Hi guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Elizabeth Daniel and this is the Talk with Liz. Yes guys. Okay, so today's Tuesday, we are having a discussion session, though it's more of a story time session and all, but you guys are sure going to enjoy it. In the meantime, don't forget to like, subscribe and drop a comment guys. Drop a comment on what you feel about the topic and everything. You can even share your experience. Let's have one-on-one session also in the comment section. Okay guys, so today we're going to be talking about first crush. So I'll be sharing my experience, my story on my first crush, how it happened, when I started having a first crush and all. As you all know, everybody has that one person that you start crushing on. Usually that one person that opened your feeling box and all and made you know even the thing called feelings, make you maybe love and all. And usually, so most cases, you don't really end up with your first crush, but it's always a nice feeling now that I'm thinking about it. So for me, I'm going to share my little story on my first crush. So, you know what, grab something, something to eat and then just listen. I'm going to get to the video right now, guys. So, I think I started liking boys from a very small age. You can't blame me, though I was subtle about it, but you can't blame me. I was in primary school, Kevik International School, and I was 7 going to 8 or 8 going to 9 when I had my first crush. So basically, I was a student of Kevik. The guy was a new student, and they came there, and funny enough, he surprisingly ended up in my class and my seatmates, for that matter. So at least that's what I remember. He ended up as my seatmate, for that matter. So we just had to be friends and all. And I think the closeness between us, being seatmates and all, is what actually prompted the likeness, the crush. So his name is Benga, the baby guys. And then he was fair, and he was short. We're all short then, but he had a small head, not too small. It fitted his body frame and all, but his head was too small and it looked square. It looked like a Chinese guy, but it was just cute. The guy was just so cute. Every time I actually think about it, yeah. So my crush actually lasted. Funny enough, it lasted till like GS1, GS1 or GS2. That I think so. And I'm actually surprised about how I could interpret these feelings at a very small age. And then I went on to start imagining that I was going to end up with him, because then I was very sure that this is the guy I wanted to marry. Like, oh my god, I already found somebody that loves me, and I actually think he liked me back. At least I would like to think that. I don't care if he does or if he doesn't. I would like to think yeah. So then we were close. My mom used to come late to pick us from school, so I used to be usually, if not the last basically, but we used to stay in school for a while and all. So Benga and his sister too used to stay long, and then they had this cousin. So then we used to talk and about parents. My mommy said I should not brush my hair, that I did not brush my teeth. So my mommy stopped brushing for me. Little child's thing. Okay, so I don't like the person that is living in our house. So it's just little things to just talk about. I don't know what we're actually talking about. I know we spend time together, and for some reason sometimes they would hold my hands and all. So I think all this closeness, that's why I'm always saying that the more close you get with somebody, the more you actually develop feelings for that person. I'm just surprised mine started at a very early age. So funny enough, during the whole period of crushing, so there's this other girl in my class. Her name is Nike. I don't know, I forgot her surname. I know it's Nike Ade something, or Nike A something. I don't know, it's that from E. So Nike was in my class, and Nike was like a very small girl. She had this small frame and all. And then we three of us just started being friends. But for some reason, at the point, I actually was thinking that Benga was liking Nike, and my small me, 8-year-old me, I was actually getting jealous. Maybe I could not actually pin it as jealous, but now that I'm thinking about it, I was actually getting jealous that Benga and Nike. I thought, well, I think Nike likes Benga too. Then we used to play games. Maybe ask me some questions. So I'll ask you. Who do you like? Okay, who don't you like? I would just walk. And then I liked drama. Basically, I've always been someone that has a flair for drama. I'll say, okay, let's act. Let's do this. And even till now, if you're very close to me, you know I'm a very dramatic person, but that's a good side. So then I used to think I was a very quiet person in school, but somehow in my report card, the teachers just used to write that I need to talk too much. And who am I talking to? It's just Benga and Nike. So why am I talking too much? Why do they feel I'm talking too much? Maybe they already saw that hidden talent in me right from a very long time. So my mom would be complaining, and Dammy, and Benga is a very quiet person. Like, can't you just be like Benga and all? And then in my mind I'll be like, don't worry, me and Benga that we end up together. Like, end up together. Our mom was like, funny enough, from there, you know, it was older than me, so they wanted to go into secondary school before I did. I was 9, and I was going to 9. Funny enough, when I was in primary 4, when we took common entrance, but I didn't want to miss the whole thing. I wanted to do it with them. Like, oh, they're my set now, let me just do it with them. So I decided to. So my parents said we tried common entrance. So the first school that I went to was this Air Force Command School at Ikola, somewhere around that side. I went to write their common entrance. You know, we all prepared, did lessons, tutorials and all, and we got there, wanted to write their exam. And funny enough, from the first time when I was already telling you that, we see all these soldiers. There were soldiers there and all, and I was like, I cannot come here before they came to like kill me or something. So from there I knew, well, me, I was not just interested in going there again. After I saw those people and the way they were actually treating people, just move, like it was kind of military setting. So we went into the exam hall, and funny enough, there they were, one woman there was actually calling out answers for us. So in my mind I was like, these people want us to pass so that we will enter their school by force, by fire, and they will be showing us paper. And then when we actually finished the exam, me and Benga, we actually took a stroll, and my parents were there though, and we were talking about the school and how life in the school was. And in my mind I was like, oh, we'll be hanging out every time, you know, and all. And so a part of me was rooting for us to go to the school because I felt good actually, but then I actually didn't want to go, and he too didn't want to go. So that one went. We tried another exam, Baptist Model High School, and though we passed all the exams, funny enough, our school was top notch. So we moved on, and they got the admission. I got the admission too, and my mom was telling me, it was at that moment my mom broke the news that I was not going to secondary school, that I am too young. Oh my god, I cried for days. My lesson teacher, I refused to see him. I was just crying. So the man now told my mom that Mr. Akbalumo, then I always felt the name was funny, but he told my mom that she should let me go, that at least I would try something new and I'll be breaking ground at a very young age and all that. What is that? I'm already in my school. Then primary 4, you use primary 5 book, because normally you were meant to do primary 6, but they wanted to like speed things. So primary 1, you use primary 1 for a very long time, they rush you, then you use primary 6, that kind of thing. So I was already using primary 5 book, so he said primary 6 is just basically, so just let her go and try it. So I was happy. My mom unknowingly, I would have to cut my hair, guys, and that was a very sad part. You know, I was always saying that I'm a very fine girl. I was very fine when I was young in my hair. So when I cut my hair, I was slim. I was looking unhealthy. Like, I was just too slim, looking ugly and all. And then I was going to boarding school. God, it was a very terrible experience. I only used one term in that school. Benga was going to the school. Funny enough, it was in that school Benga and I started drifting. But for some reasons, I still just had him in mind. I would have a lot of imaginations. Then I was like a very small girl in a new school. I was just be doing dear, like sluggishly, and just going about my things. Like, I did not know what to do. Benga was in school. He was in boys' hostel. So though sometimes we actually did hang out, talk and all, but I noticed he was trying to avoid me. I really couldn't tell why. I don't know if he was avoiding me or it was just my feeling, because as I said, I'm dramatic. I tend to read meanings to every little thing. So I thought he was trying to avoid me. And then I was thinking, I think he actually started liking another of my friends, and we all went to the same school. So I was, after a while, I was even like, no, I'm not even going to like him again. The shakara is too much. For a small girl to be saying that, can you see how crazy I was as a child? I was like, the shakara is too much. Don't worry. Later, last class, he will still marry me. Really? I'm just imagining him coming out and saying he wants to marry me without actually following. But then I was not obsessed. It really did hurt my small little heart then that he stopped liking me, or it wasn't reciprocating the feelings as I expected. And then I was really struggling with school and all. Like then, actually in that school, I actually came second to the last. I couldn't find a balance with living on my own, balancing, and then they had a lot of spiritual battles in that school, like a lot. They did deliverance once, and almost everybody there were possessed. I'm not even going to get that's a story for another day. So I was struggling a lot. So my mommy came, and my mom just decided, after first term, I'm not going there again. And then I was actually sad because I would not see my cherished twin guy again. But I had to leave the school. My mom even took me to pastor that see the way I just started sleeping and stuff. And because it was a day school, though they had boarding, but my mom wasn't looking for boarding, she wanted me to go to day. So things started move on from then. After when I was going to GS2, Benga came to Westminster. His sister came to Westminster to enroll, and I was like, oh my god, my heart leaped for joy. I thought it was like a sign from God that yes, Benga and I were going to be together, like we are destined for each other. So his sister came back to Westminster, and I was really happy. I was asking her how his sister and his cousin, but he wasn't there as at then, how Benga is and if he was coming back to Westminster. Long story short, I really can't remember. It's still a blur in my head, but the point is, I used to hang on to liking him because I felt his sister was there. Then my imagination shifted to, okay, I'm having a relationship with his sister, and then I'll just meet Benga and they'll be like, oh really, and then we just hang out again. Like for a child, I was complicated. I was already complex as a child. I should be a story writer, guys. I really should. In fact, if you want to produce any film, just come to me. I'll write your story for you for free. For now. Anyway, so there was a particular day he actually did come to our school. Apparently, they already trained him from Baptist, and he also came to our school, and he actually started attending Westminster. I really don't know how the story went, but I remember at one particular day that both of us were hanging out at Westminster waiting for our mom, and I was telling me that he doesn't like the girl that used to stay with him, that anytime they're in the car, I would just open his lap so that he should not have space to sit, that after all it's his mommy's car and everything. And then we were just hanging out and we were just talking. I can't remember everything, but I remember that I really did like him. Even after leaving Westminster, though I had another crush. I had another crush in Westminster. His name is Lakon Junaid. But I said this is the story of the first crush. Wait, how many boys I was like? I started liking Benga, and then in that same period I was liking Lakon. Lakon was my crush, and then we had this complicated classroom relationship. I was Lakon's second wife, first wife actually. Lakon had his second wife. Like we just had this family relationship in our class. So move on from that. I know. So I left Westminster to go to cover the Redeemers College, and then again I liked another person to miss him, but to cut the long story short, but my feelings with Benga actually quite developed because we actually were close, and that's when I started realizing that the more close you actually get with someone, the more your feelings develop for the person. Because I remember when distance came between Benga and I started focusing on Lakon. Lakon was the one there then, so I started liking him and all. I was not mature and also I started liking Lakon, and that's why I'm always like, as much as you have control over your feelings, but the more you go closer with someone, there's no how you will not develop one feelings or another for the person. And if you're already in a relationship, it will just complicate matters for you. So just avoid unnecessary closeness. So yeah, that's the story of my first crush, Benga did being real. So recently, I think when I left secondary school, okay, not recently, 5 years ago, I messaged him on Facebook asking, and I was like, oh my god, I actually saw him on Facebook and I was so happy. I was really like, yes, finally I found Benga. I don't know what prompted me to do it, but not then. I was not even doing it because I liked him. I was just doing it because he was my friend. I just wanted to see if these would like kick off and everything. But then he doesn't even remember me, guys. He doesn't remember me. I was so hurt that day. I tried to even tell him, oh, my name is, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember you. He's in Abuja now. I'm in Lagos. So yeah, we both moved on. Basically, I was the one liking him. So yeah, that's the story of my first crush. 7-year-old me, 8-year-old me started liking a boy, Benga, because he was cute and I just liked him. So yeah, everybody, let me know the story of your first crush. Actually, just drop it in the comment section how it was for you. Who you started liking, what age you started liking the person. I don't want people who actually judge me that I like boys too much. No, actually, now that I'm actually saying it, I'm just okay with one bad guy. But then my feelings are really, really big. Like I just tend to. That's why I avoid unnecessary relationships, because I'm somebody that I can actually just start getting feelings and all. But yeah, that's the story of my first crush, guys. So how do you see the story? How was it for you, basically? Let me know your feel about my story first. Was I too young to have that feeling, or why did I even have that feeling at a very young age? But yeah, that's it, and that's it for today, guys. That's my story for today. Story of my first crush. I hope to see you on Friday, where we'll be doing life as a volunteer. Guys, you don't want to miss it for anything. It's going to be very educative, entertaining, and you'll have a lot of things to gain from it. So in the meantime, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Thank you guys for watching. I remain Elizabeth Daniel. Bye bye.